This for all you fools that don't know what's up yet.
West. What's the deal? This is the Hub.
The Dub.
Next Level Podcast. BG Knocc.
Redmann, hello.
And look, this week we tuning in from the House of Hip Hop.
House of Hip Hop, man. Oh man, it's a whole new season, and what we doing for this here season, we starting off. We gonna do our movie reviews where we gonna give shouts out to all the up and coming directors, all these actors that's coming out and on the Tubies and. You know, we're going to give them shots, you know what I mean, shine on with that.
Review the movies.
Review all the movies. So we're going to have
a series, things like that. We ain't shouting nobody out. We just
review the movie.
We're just going to review it and break down scene by scene by scene. You feel what I'm saying? What's realistic to us, what's not. And then we do something sci-fi. We're going to get into all of that, too.
Yeah, exactly. Now, on that note, let me ask you, what was your favorite movie? What is one of your favorite movies?
I got a lot of favorites, but my favorite movie that I can, like, going from childhood, it would be Sparkle, the original Sparkle.
The original Sparkle.
Yeah, Sparkle.
That's with Diana Ross?
Nah, it was with Diane Carroll.
Diane Carroll.
Rest in peace. Yeah, R&B singer Diane Carroll. But it was about, you remember the song by In Vogue? That one song, I forgot the name of that song, but that song is featured in that movie. It's from the 70s.
Okay, right? For real. Yeah. I didn't know that.
The original Sparkle, and then Beyonce, I think Beyonce, Mike Epps and them, they remade it. Like, they got a modern version of it as well. But the original one, it's really dope, bro. It's a dope flick.
That is crazy. I would never believe that Sparkle would be your favorite.
That's from childhood. That's from moms. That's mom sitting us down back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Watching movies with us. You know what I'm saying? Like After Sunsets. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So that's my favorite from back in the day.
Back in the day.
Now when it comes to teenage years, it'll be Menace to Society.
Menace to Society. Okay, Menace to Society. Okay, that's pretty much mine. See, back in the days, my favorite movie was Cold Pivot, Jody, the Pimp, Mac, the Mac with the cold mother ass, Superfly, all them type of joints. But currently, I would say to this day, it will be Harlem Nights, hands down. Harlem motherfucking Nights.
That's definitely a favorite of mine. But you know, like to me, I like Harlem Nights because what Eddie Murphy did. He brought all the original comedians at the top of their game, right, and brought them in the movie. I thought that was super dope.
Yeah, that was super good.
He brought in what's Fred Sanford? What's his real name? He even had a boy who did Baby Kid.
Robert Harris.
Eddie Murphy, brother, rest in peace.
Charlie Murphy. And he had Della Reese. Richard Pryor.
That was a dope flick.
Yeah, that was
another movie like that's on that level. Well, it's not because that was like more comedy.
Yeah.
It was like with more comedians, but I like Hoodlum as well.
Hoodlum.
Yeah, Hoodlum is about the lady. Yeah, the lady
the Queen Bee or the Queen.
They call her something Queen. She was like that. She ran Harlem, bro. In the 1800s, like the late early 1900s.
Harlem was hard.
It was about Bumpy Johnson.
Bumpy Johnson.
Bumpy Johnson is who, when they made the movie with Denzel Washington, right?
Yeah.
He played the dude, the drug dealer that went down.
Yeah, it was American. That's something.
American. What was it called?
I forgot. American Gangster. Yeah.
What was the dude's name? The character. Frank Lucas.
Oh, Frank Lucas.
So Frank Lucas was the driver of Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah.
So he learned all of his game from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Bumpy was the original. He was the one who died when the movie first came on. Remember they walked in the store?
Yeah.
He had a heart attack.
Yeah, okay, that was Bumpy. Oh.
Yeah, Bumpy, he was the man, man.
Yeah. Hey, it's so many good. And who directed that movie? I think it was
I'm not sure who the director was.
Okay, but American Gangster was cold. But it wasn't nothing like Harlem Nights, man. Harlem Nights was a cold plot cold. It was
you gotta
cold.
understand. See, both of these movies look. Hoodlum and Harlem Nights was back in the day when you had the Italian mafia, you had the Jewish mafia, right? And they was in the ghettos, pretty much selling all the drugs. They was running numbers, which was like that illegal lottery back in those days. And then you had the blacks who had their organization, but because the blacks, you know what I'm saying, you got all these white groups, and then you got one black group. So you got all of them having to compete. All of these white groups, bro, you know what I'm saying, for position and money. You know what I'm saying, and territory and things like that. Even the new movie, the new series, the The Godfather of Harlem.
Oh, with my boy Forrest Whitaker would die.
That's hard too.
That's hard. Yeah, that's hard.
All that shit is like on the same level. You know what I mean?
That is. And that is so crazy because that's a good ass series.
That shit
was hard.
I hate it because they stopped shooting, man. Like they only got to like 6 seasons. Now they got to like season 6, and then I ain't really seen
no more.
So I be watching it over. I be watching the old ones.
Hey, hard. The king of hard. That is hard.
X is in there.
Who? Malcolm X. Oh yeah, he was. That was his partner.
A lot about Malcolm.
Oh yeah. And you would never knew
that they was cool.
Yeah.
You know another thing that people don't know? What's Fred Sanford, Red Fox? So listen, so in the movie Malcolm X, right? Remember the movie Spike Lee did?
They were red.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So in the movie, you got Malcolm X, right, who was just Detroit Red, and then you got his partner. What was his partner?
Red. It was
Shorty.
Shorty, yeah.
So Shorty in real life is
Fred Sanford.
That's real. Yeah,
real
bro.
talk.
They was partners. So that's who they portraying. They portraying
Fred Sanford as that was hard. He would never do
exactly. And I seen him do interviews, and he talk about how they used to run together in Harlem back in the day, bro. I just learned that last year.
Me too. Yeah, I think a couple of weeks ago I learned that when I was saying that, and that was crazy.
It's crazy how both of them, like Malcolm, got famous for being an orator. You know what I'm saying? Speaking well, and then
Fred Sanford.
Yeah, he became a comedian, a top comedian in his day. You know what I mean? He was living here. I don't know if you know that. He lived here in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had a show at some casino on the Strip back in those days. He was like, he had a weekly show like he used to do it.
Oh, for real?
He interviewed Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali used to come and get on his show and shit like that. Yeah, bro.
Well, Fred Sanford was a cold one. He came ready. That's why he made Sanford's son N-Watch. That is so fucking crazy. I would never thought that Fred Sanford and Malcolm X was really
they was partners. Yeah.
Truly, boy. He knew Malcolm X before he was Malcolm X.
Absolutely. Even Bumpy Johnson did too.
Yeah.
What's his name? Frank Lucas and all them. They knew him as well because they all come from the same shit. They all ran the streets together, and that's what the Godfather of Harlem is breaking down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is so fucking. So y'all go up, man. Go peep out some of them little episodes that been in the series, man. Harlem was that Godfather of Harlem, as well as
we're gonna get into the BMF series. We're gonna
episode. We're gonna but right now, look, let's break down your favorite movie. Would you say
Menace to Society?
Menace to Society. Yeah. Now, why would you say Menace to Society is one of your favorite ones? Why?
Because, bro, you already know. We grew up there. We grew up where that movie is portrayed at.
Exactly.
The projects, the Jordan Down projects, 103rd and Wilmington, right? That the school that they show when it first come on is Jordan High School. You know, that's our alma mater. You understand what I'm saying? The portrayal of Kane's father was the niggas that we seen when we was little kids, bro. Them niggas was crazy. You know what I'm saying? They was on heroin. They was selling drugs. They was on heroin. They used to party. And then they would kill somebody every now and again. Or unalive. They were unalive people now and again. You know what I mean? So that's really our life, if you think about it.
So would you say it was just, that movie just portrayed your lifestyle that we grew up in?
It portrayed everything about everything that we grew up in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the cold part about it, how at the end, you know, people get killed. Kane get killed, right? A couple of the other cats got killed, and we know the same thing about the people we went to school with, man. Our homies that we love to death and we speak about to this day. You know what I'm saying? That same thing, and the beautiful thing about me and you is that we was able to escape that Even though that's where we come from.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why that means so much to me, because it really showed, to me, Menace is the realest depiction of a movie on reality of where we come from. That's why it means so much to me. You feel me?
Okay, yeah, super things.
Yeah.
That just bring nightmares to me because it was just so much reality of it. Yeah, for real, like they like, who the fuck who these niggas was really watching?
But you see, but look where they went though.
Yeah, I'm like,
I understand. Look where they went to make the movie.
Exactly.
So you had everybody around so they can ask them anything they wanted. All the homies was right there on the set every day. You understand what I'm saying? You got to think about that. Nardo and everybody, they can ask them, hey man, how would this particular thing go in this situation?
Man,
so they was able to be up close and personal to make the movie real.
Yeah. Cause that shit just really, if y'all don't know, man, they hit that shit like out the ballpark. That's why I was so infamous worldwide, because it really depicted really lifestyles of the gangster shit. Absolutely. And see, me, my favorite movie, I say Harlem Nights Harlem Nights was, even though it was more comedy span, but it was more to see how sharp Sugar
was sharp. Yeah.
Sugar Ray was, you know what I mean? That was portrayed by Richard Pryor, and how he.
But you got to think about, they had to be, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. You dealing with white folks, bro, and then this is, white. This is a white country. You really break it down, right?
Exactly.
Of course, they stole it from us, but this is a white country, and so it's like they're not gonna be up under the same scrutiny as us. So the black people had to be extra smart in those days to even make any kind of headway in the street. You know what I'm saying, with an organization or anything like that, because the first thing when the police come, they coming to us first. They not finna, you know what I mean? So Sugar had to be 10 steps ahead of the game.
And he was, and just to see how he utilized his mind frame and using patience.
Right.
He was real patient out there. Even though he was angry, he would never
act out of anger.
And that taught me a whole lot. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like he was.
That's that old school game, though. See, that's that's another thing about, if you just think about the older niggas that we came up around, they were the same way.
Wow.
If we just think about Payan, for instance, right? No, you understand what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? GIP to the homie, right? But what I'm saying is, just think about that. They was just different, bro. The older niggas wasn't like us. You know, we react. Somebody do something to us right now, we own
react.
The old niggas, they'll wait a day, 2 a week. They go come holler at you,
and holler at you, the whole. They don't coming back for it. And that was the utmost thing about Harlem Nights, because he plotted and planned it and made everything succeed in the midst of war, what he was doing, and trying to keep his young hot head, his little sister, out of the business, save his life, and which he did successfully, and showing how the power of the mind, being patient,
patience is virtue,
man, and not to go off anger. That's what I learned from, and that was a key point. That's why I say that's one of my, because even though he was going through so much shit, his club. Well, they paid 10 for it. He got paid out of the world and left. You know what I mean?
They robbed him.
And cold. And it was cold. You know what I mean?
I wonder where they went after that.
I wonder too.
Did they go to Boston or something?
I don't know where. They probably, I would think California.
Up if they came and brought it. Like, if somebody can bring that movie up today with a new cast, man, that'd be great.
Harlem, California now. They probably went to California. That's what I would think. But like you were saying about the series that's up and coming, by my boy 50 Cent, the BML, that's the. Oh, that shit is so awesome.
I like that movie, bro. I like it because they showing it.
It's a series, not a movie.
It's a series, yeah. So they showing it from Meech's. They showing it from his days of coming up, and the fact that his son is like, they show pictures of him juxtaposed like Meech his age now. When Meech, when Big Meech was young like him, they look just alike, bro. You look just like him, and I just think it's so dope that it's just like in Straight Outta Compton, how Cuba's son was able to portray him.
Yeah.
I wish Lil Easy could have portrayed his dad.
Yeah.
I just think it's so dope that his son is like bringing his life to the big screen, bro, and portraying it, and it doing such a good job.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about that. Like, the nigga, that young cat is an awesome actor. For real,
this is a thing that I don't know if a lot of people know. 50 Cent sent them to acting school before he brought that series to life. He sent Little Meech to acting school for 2 years, bro. In L.A. You know what I'm saying? In Hollywood, yeah. He had to go do that for 2 years before he was able to get that part.
That was sharp.
I wish they would have afforded Lil Easy that same thing for Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah,
but when they do a series or whatever on Easy, or if they do like just say like something straight to Netflix or something like on just Easy's life, hopefully that'll be, you know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Get that.
Hey, I didn't know that. I didn't know 50 Cent is a sharp, man. He's sharp as well. Put him in acting school to learn how to act. And now that's just tenfold because that young cat got me really hot thinking.
I think Big Meech is an executive for that show as well.
Okay,
I think he's gonna come right home and, you know what I'm saying, and jump right in the mix stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff.
Yeah, he should, as he should, because the series is really now that I see it's awesome. But now they got Neo.
They got 2 Chainz,
Lil Baby there. That's
hard.
And I'm digging all what 50 Cent got going on because it's really promoting and getting individuals into another realm of a real popular series and getting them, because they got me really thinking about who they is. They got me looking at Neo now like he was a super gangster.
And that's funny how people, it's crazy how people do be getting mad. Like so the other series, Power, when it comes to Ghost Son, when he got his sister killed and all that shit. And people was really sweating him on the street. Like, people be watching these shows, man.
I really get into it, yeah. That's
how good the acting is.
Yeah, for real. And all I gotta say is 50. He's sharp, man.
He's a person we need to study. Like, we need to study him. The dude is a real chess player, man.
Oh yeah,
you know what he's doing.
Power. Hold on, Power.
He got
Kane, Razor Kane.
He got Forrest, and he got BMF.
Force.
And then he had another show on Lifetime. I forgot what was it called. Was it called Lifer or something like that? That was on ABC.
About
the dude that was in the pen.
He was ended up being a lawyer.
Yeah, that too.
He did that.
So look, let's talk about, they gave Dr. Dre a star on Hollywood, man. This past week.
Okay, Dr. Dre salutes to him. Well deserved.
Right, man. Straight out of Compton. You know what I'm saying? Easy does it. Straight out of Compton. What else, man? Niggas for life.
Death Row.
Posse, and then from there to Death Row. Everything with Tupac, Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound, Tech Nine, Jewels. Damn. Yeah, Tech Nine was on Death Row as well. Yeah, absolutely. Tech Nine, Kansas City Stand Up. And to Aftermath, you know what I'm saying? To Aftermath with Eminem and 50 Cent. You know what I mean?
It's well deserving for him to get the star and get his just dues. But what does that truly mean by getting a star in Hollywood?
It's immortalizing you, bro. It's making you immortal. It's like bringing your name. Yeah, it's bringing your name to last forever, pretty much. Them stars ain't going nowhere. You got to think, because I forgot how many. It's like it's over 500 and something people on there right now. You know what I'm saying? And then Muhammad Ali's is there, right? This the cool thing about Muhammad Ali's star. They put his star in the wall instead of putting it on the ground because it got Muhammad's name in that. And that's something you ain't supposed to walk on. You feel what I'm saying? So they put his in the wall.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I know that. See?
Absolutely.
I didn't even know that. And so Dr. Dre got the star on the wall on the Walk of
Yeah,
Fame.
everybody showed up. 50 showed up.
I was just about to ask that.
DJ Quick showed up. Snoop Dogg showed up. Everybody came through, man.
Oh, that's cool. Did Game show up?
I didn't see Game.
Y'all know he
I didn't see Game, bro. That's the only person I was like, damn, what
Should have showed up.
Yeah, he should have showed up for that, bro.
Did Kendrick Lamar show up?
But 50 was that he was.
Kendrick, I didn't see Kendrick either.
But
I don't think it's nothing. Kendrick might haven't had an obligation. Maybe Game did as well. Like, we don't really know. But I did see Top Dog there. Top Dog, who is, you know, TDE, the TDE CEO, he was there as well. Yeah. Absolutely.
Cause that's what I'm like. Because even though there was Walker's the stars, I know he helped out a lot, and my thing is well deserving for it. But all the people that he helped out and did supposed to been there representing you,
absolutely,
at least.
So look, man, we just gonna say much love to Dr. Dre. Congratulations on your star on Hollywood, man. We looking for more music coming from you. This is the Hustle Dub Next Level podcast.
Hey, I heard that.
We ain't got no time. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Snoop Dogg. All right, well, let's wrap it up. We gonna wrap it up.
The Hub and Dub Next Level podcast. Bro, on BG Knockout.
Hey,
Watch, stand up.
Stand up. Here we go.